Good evening everybody and welcome to the channel. Saturday night and we're here to do a couple of bits that we probably should have done a little while ago. As you can see, we're at Kyoto, we're in the human comedy. 5 of our friends list done this one. This is an hour-long race, attempting to get, what does it say on there? 24 laps will get us on the friends list. And 24 laps will get us to the top of the friends list. Lee has done tremendously well there to be second. And looking at that, this is a cappuccino event. So we've got the cappuccino out again. And we are going to go and give it a hurl, give it a whirl. Sports tyres instead of racing this time. It is exactly the same setup as last time. We've just changed the tyres. So for assist settings, I have some of that. ABS default. We're going to put counter steer on. And I think this needs ASM, but we're going to find out. And I also think we do this with a fuel map scenario. So 24 laps. I think we need to change twice, so we're going to end up doing... We need to go 25 laps. We're going to go 8, 8, 8, and then the one extra. Good evening, Lee. I just can't remember how I did this last time. I think this is a fuel map 3 job to try and get the fuel out of it. Biggest difference between here and Deep Forest is the PP down from 640 or whatever it was. We're down to 550 in this one. So I'm just going to do a few experimental laps and see where it takes us, see what fuel map is, see how steady the car is. See what we think about lap times, and we'll try and do what we can do. So yeah, we've got a few hours to get this one done, and we'll return to time trials tomorrow. So let's give it a whirl and see where it goes. Now, if I remember correctly, we have the big issue of being like 11 seconds from the start, or is it 7 seconds? It's 7 seconds. And I've braked way too late. Always good to find this out. I'm looking for settings. This one. Everything else should be right. Brake balance is where it needs to be. We need to make this so it's drivable. And we have a shorter fuel stop as possible. This one's going to be fun, isn't it? Evening, Damo. I hope I said hello, Azza, at the start. Good evening, Azza. Welcome. I didn't see you tucked away at the top. Sorry, amigo. Now, it's been a while since I've done this one. And I didn't do it live on stream or on the channel or anything last time. This one I did recorded. I did this on the QT on my own. And this one I did get #1 straight off the bat. And it was 24 laps I did last, so those guys that got the 24 laps are bob on. Looking at this is a no fuel jobby. So we need to do effectively 8 laps in 20 minutes and pit for those tyres. The AI will be no prisoners. I think this is where I pursued the 555 for the very first time. Try and get the back end of the car really settled down on these low tyres. But I would have never used the I'd have never used the high turbo. And my stream has gone for a burn. What's gone on there? I'm looking at my data transfer and it's fine. It's not telling me it's a failure. The stream definitely has gone. Boop. We're into second place right now. We're pushing Mr. Solis. We should be first place by the start finish, and as you can see there, fuel is absolutely excessive, so we can peg that back a little bit, have a little bit more. 20 minutes divided by 8, 2.4 minutes a lap. That's 2:25s. So this is a slow lap, but it's this has 7 seconds extra on it, doesn't it? So 2:25s. It's a very, very slow lap. We need to be faster. And we've got 2 fuel stops to consider. Good evening, Wilkie. Welcome. We'll dive straight into this today. There's no point waiting. If we're going to give it a good old shot, we're going to give it a whirl. Got the difficult bit out of the way that was getting past the AI to start with. The pit stops here are genuinely really quick because you're just going to go in and change tyres. Lap 3 now. This set of right front tyres are going to scream at us. This has always been a tricky one because of the tyre compound. I remember many a time spinning out up this hill. I believe we used ASM as well last time to really give the car some stability. When the tyres really get down at the other end, that's when we'll be in trouble. Hey Jimbo, you've done the Nürburg and the manufacturers, well done, congratulations, placed 3rd, superb, well done. See how this grabs you, 2:33 is a bit rubbish. Probably 5 or 6 seconds slower than I need to be. We're just opening up, we'll just get there. Your map can go to 2 I think. To try and a bit more in this car. I could always look back through the video, couldn't I, and see what the times were. I also don't remember whether that was a left inside hook on the wheel corner. Had 4th place, 2 seconds behind me for 2 laps pressing, and you'd done well to resist the pressure. It was Nürburgring, wasn't it? The stream's just come back. Just one sec. That stream is now so far back, it's untrue. Why did that lag for so long? I don't know. Not lagged on lagging again. Come on, load up. Controller in your handset, oh my. Something wrong with the YouTube feed tonight to my machine, and it's right next to me. Oh, get over the grass then, why not? Your map 2 is obviously too much for this thing. We're very shaky, we're very all over the place. Hey Dorian, welcome. Lakes, you've finished already, or is it you're off weekends, aren't you? Yes. Forget it's Saturday. I haven't had the week off, it's just all been all days of the week. All days are off. No work today. No, Saturday. When did I start accepting messenger pop-ups on my PC? That's interesting. Wowzers. I've got the brake balance all the way to the front. I wonder if that's a mistake. Oh, front end locks up. Got a brake earlier there, haven't I? 10 minutes. We're almost at the end of lap 4. I think we've got to do sub 30s. Sub 230s, that would make sense. At the moment we're not quick enough, so currently we're on for 23 laps. I'll find a way of getting that lap time down. I don't know whether that's going to be pace to the corners, speed, or whether it's pace through the corners. We've got 0.2 in the fuel. Maths is quite easy, I think, Lee. It's 8 laps in 20 minutes. That's 2 minutes 30 seconds minus 2 pit stops, minus the 7 seconds at the start of the lap. So 2 pit stops are going to be 24 seconds apiece, 48 seconds. I think pit stops might be 12 seconds, to be honest. I think it's really quick. I think the lap time's 2:25 I need, which is like, might be less than that. Might be 2:28s. Can't remember. If we can do 2:28s or 2:25s with low fuel, then there's a chance here that we can recover the time as we go on. We'll hook to front tail, tried to. Need to brake a bit earlier here. The 23 laps into. We only have to. Can't get this thing to stop. By the way, the maths I'm doing for 2 minutes 30 is 24 completed laps, not 23. So 25, I think the aim what I'm going for. 25 would be really nice, but I think it's going to be 24. I need somebody else to confirm the maths, because I'm doing driving brain Widdowmaker maths, and it's my head is kind of mashed with it already. 24 laps into 60 minutes is 2 minutes 30 per lap, I believe. 2.5 minutes. So at the minute you have to do 23 laps and roll the front wheels over the line to get to the 24th. Just depends. I think if we do 7, 8, 8, that's 23. Because it depends how these tyres are going to hold up. If the tyres will do 12 laps, that's absolutely fine, amigo. Absolutely fine, don't worry. If we can do it with a one stop, it cuts out some time, doesn't it? At the minute, we've done a 2:32 fastest. I think it's going to be 24 where we're going to get to today. First hit. Yeah. So we're well inside for 24. We're well inside for 24. Because I'm just going to do, well, it depends. I did 788 last time. Looking at where the tyres are, I don't know whether we're going to do 12 and do 1. Do 11 and 12. I think the pit, I don't know whether the 12 or 24 seconds. I haven't practiced that. This is just the very first initial scoping sesh. We just, these are just off the bat, cold turkey. Not actually done anything yet. Don't even have to say this is an official hit, but that's it then, Dorian. That's it. That's exactly it. But I don't know. That's it. Get some data. I'm going to try and push these tyres as far as I can get. End of 11 laps would be great. Because then it's one stop. Seeing 35 seconds for hits. Yeah. Confirm that's 23 laps or the 24th lap. Not for 25, it's for 24, isn't it? Then 4, and there you go. Confirmed. If I remember right, these tyres become exceedingly excited around about 10 laps. And the 7 seconds from the first lap, correct? Yes, we will. But I think these tyres will do 11 laps. I think we'll get away with the one stop. No fuel. Because we're about 1 minute. Oh, no, we're well inside. Lap 8. We need to get this to the end. I think we're about 30 seconds slow to do 24 laps complete. But I think that's the challenge. I think that will be the shot here to get the 25th lap. Big wheelie as we go off the top. Don't mind putting a bit of pressure on that left-hand tyre. It needs a bit. Right-hand one is screaming. You just wake up. Oh man, get that coffee. Hey Doug, welcome. I'm hoping this one doesn't have to be a grind, you know. But I appreciate it could be, and it will be a nice one. Same as 100 spent, spot on. But then you got a fuel stop to consider if you can do 12 laps on a set of tyres. Hey Jimbo. Yeah, I realised that was really simple maths, isn't it? It's 4 laps every 10 minutes. We're about a minute shy of that after 8 laps. Now we could go faster and take fuel. We could go fuel map 1 and take the fuel. But I don't know how much quicker that'll make us. Can equal the record on 24 at least. Oh, hello front tyres. Oh, hello back tyres. Somebody buy the tyres a coffee, will you? They're blooming need waking up. Or they've just woken up. Right side ones are looking dodgy. Right, we're catching up on the back markers. Mr. Solace has gone for tyres on lap 9. There's Mr. Suswillow. I'm kind of guessing higher life is going to be the problem. But if we're going to do the 25 laps, we need to push. Fuel is actually good, I think. We're probably a little inside on the fuel as well. Because we only have to do to the end of lap 11. We've got 2 laps to do, this one and one more, before the 30 minutes is up. We could be alright on the 30. We won't beat Lee with 24. Because Lee's got there first. The challenge is the 25. We need to get the lap time down. Oh dear. I also don't know whether this one will suit the beat either. Might be better on the tyres, the beat, because the beat is used to running this on the K-Cup. You run the K-Cup on these tyres, but you do it with the low turbo, really save the fuel. But you go a lot slower, I think. But we do have much more of a PP allowance here, so the beat could be just as equally good here because of the tyre situation. Our beat setup is more in tune for the mediums and the softs. Sorry, mediums and the hards, I think, is the option here. You can't use the softs. And the hards just ain't gonna cut it. So we hit 235 last time. We've hit a couple of 35s as well, haven't we? But I think we're alright where we are. Because we're not going to take again, just on the 235, but we've had a couple of real nice laps. The only thing that really threatens us doing this is tangling with the AI like that, having a savage spin out. We've got damage, so just have to worry about that a little bit. But I reckon anybody that's got this opportunity and they can handle the car quite well, get used to it, everybody can have a shot at 24 laps. This isn't a major hidden talent, it's just the ability to lap consistently for an hour. got to be one of the... it's not as tricky as Alsace, because people have really put the effort on Alsace, but Kyoto's been really overlooked. It's a dark horse of the race. It's a big long track, it's really smooth. You've got nothing else to do this Saturday night. Get in there, get on the GT. Get your cappuccino that you bought last week in the shop. Get it fired up, get it out there. Let's put some laps in, let's get some names up on the board. Alsace, yeah. Alsace. You've been giving it a whirl then, Lee. We're going to have to talk setups for that, because I've got the one from where I did last time. It's just getting the damn thing to turn and be able to compete with the AI. Once you get away from the AI initially, it takes a little while to get away. If I remember correctly. You do a little bit of chasing of that Mercedes Gullwing. 11 laps, tyres are good. 31:33. We're going to be a minute over, but we're going to have done 12 laps. We only have to do 11 laps when we get back. I'm taking this lap now because this one drives okay. It's a bit of a flower, isn't it? It's got some really big sweeper corners, but those bank corners are really awkward. And after the bank corner, that tight right-hander is almost a 3/4 hairpin. Is a little bit of a swine to get your head round. Then you got altitude change as you go up to effectively over the crest of the hill to get back to the start finish line. That's a swine. She wants to go. She's having... That 12th lap is a real swine. Alright then, no penalties yet. This will be a slow lap, but we're going to pit. No major calamities. Yeah, it depends. There's a few ways you can approach the race though, isn't there? So... if you want to go no stop and miss out the penalty, miss out the pit, you can actually run with the AI for quite a while, maybe 3-4 laps at the start. It's roller skates, Doug. This is a roller skate. It's I think that's the best description for the cappuccino. Not sure what... Oh, is that the amount of time we've got for the pit stop? 32 something. Okay. You got a calculator out? Go for the science calculator. Going in. On the 29. Almost. We're going to take mediums. We're not going to fuel. 11.9 laps we've got. So we might have to do a teeny bit of saving. We're actually well in, aren't we? At 11.9. That's bob on. We only have to do 11 laps now, don't we? So fuel is right. Because we're just going to finish off that lap, the last one. And we'll be inside 24. All we're doing is talking about getting to the line on time. There's Mr. Gallo. Really? Get the 25th lap, that's going to be a doozy. Get the lap time down, need to find a way to do that. I remembered it was fuel map 3 to get the 24 laps, so we would be crawling the 25th lap on fuel map 3. And we just have to perfect the lap time, and we need to get the average lap down to less than, I would say it has to be a 2:28. Dorian will tell us what the pit stop takes in a moment. We're going for a one-stopper. Fuel stop's like 20 seconds. Yeah, 19.191. And that's with a rough lap maybe on the inbound, because the tyres were 12 laps old. Wheelie. I'd probably need to go AJB. Oh, JB's here. JB, if you wouldn't mind leading the way and smacking that like button, would you, buddy? If we can get everybody else to hit it at the same time, that would be great. I know a lot of people do that. Got a 12-second buffer. If we can build that up a bit with a couple of 33s. We're 1 second down, so this will be just underneath the 35. I think we can fly that apex a bit more than we're doing. I also think we can probably run higher gears through corners. Thank you, JB. That Aston looked lovely earlier, mate. Sounded real good. I take it that was the end of the night and putting the cars away, was it? That buff is based on 235. So we did a 233 again. We can build that time. Fraga goes in. $229.1. Oh, there was me reading the chat. 229.1. That includes one pit stop. Wow. We have to take off approximately 4 to 5 seconds a lap. Have to have less incidents. Just taking it back, yeah. I've got to learn to let this roll. Let it do its thing. And then be able to mash the throttle earlier. Your YouTube feed has stopped again. She's a swine. Oh, what's going on with that? I'm looking at the getting no errors on upload. Back. Back, but it's just refreshing. It seems okay, happy days with that. Mine's on a pause screen from... Now it's going again. Mine's restarted at 53 minutes. Why is that? It's gone backwards. The chat's not moved though, which is good, but my stream isn't showing to me where we're at. Really weird. Just think about that instead of thinking about the driving, which is cool. Just relax and drive was the instruction. Not in this race. It won't rain. I don't know whether there's actually any variation in tyre temperature or track temperature or weather temperature. It does go a bit grey and dark, but I don't know whether that's just like visuals. Can't really tell that the car has a changing grip or anything because the grip's almost dead anyway. I need to consider fuel at all. So in case anybody has the question why I've reduced the fuel map and why don't I just drive it on fuel map 1 and take the fuel, car just feels that little bit more stable on fuel map 3. We did the whole of Deep Forest on fuel map 6 with a little bit of changes of fuel map, didn't we? But this one just seems to work well with a consistent fuel map and not having to refuel. It just makes the pit stop as short as possible. We could probably go faster with burning more fuel and taking the fuel at the pit stop. Other drivers probably will. (28.8) plus 9 seconds on first lap. So we've got to really take some time out, but we're gonna have to have a little bit of an experiment and see what we can do. We'll get this one done first. We'll bang in what would be a fairly decent approach. Doesn't matter whether we go 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 9th, 10th in the top 10 stars, does it? Doesn't matter at all. It's the first lap out. It's the first trial at this we're going to have, and we're pretty much on. Kind of hoping Dorian's going to tell us that we're punching in some good laps and we're up to like a 30-second buffer. That would be tremendous. But I don't know whether we are for this race. Yeah, we're going to go all the way. We're going to do it. We're going to put 24 in. Definitely. I bet he's given up timing. I bet he's given up. Yeah, I bet he has. Because we were just collecting data, weren't we? So he's like, yeah, okay, cool. Do that next lap, next race. You watch, he's actually going to come out with a number now. He's going to make one up. 18-second buff. We've lost the buffer. Or have we gained it from 12? We've gained it from 12, haven't we? What was the buffer last time? Can't remember. We must be up because we're under the 230. Or we're over the 230, but for 23 laps it said 235s. So we must be under. 18 seconds is well enough. I can have a couple of spins here, can't I? 12.916 after pit stop. That's right, so we are up. That's cool. We are doing good. We're gaining time. I was hoping for 20 seconds. Or so. I'd like 30 seconds. Got 15 minutes of this left to go, which means 6 laps left to run. We've got 6.7 on the fuel, so we're doing good. We'd have to go to 6.7. We'd have to go to fuel map 6 to run the car in at the end of the race. We've gone faster, so we've burnt more fuel. I bet it has, JB, dealing with the public and being a passenger on scary rides. Bet it has. Have a good one, JB. Enjoy your Sunday when you get to it, my friend. Does everybody know what JB does for a job? Does everybody know? Lady JB. You don't know? So JB has probably been doing it for around about 6 months now. JB is a supercar driving instructor, I think is the best way to call it, or driving assessor. JB works for a company called Everyman Racing. Close. It's very similar, guys. It's very similar to that kind of job. Yeah, it has that kind of status. But he's one of those guys that sits in the driver's seat that does those red letter days. No, he doesn't drive JCBs, supercars. If you get one of those red letter days that says 6 sports cars do 60 laps or whatever it is in your sports car, and you go and you do an afternoon of sports car driving, he's the guy that sits in the passenger seat and gives a grading on your assessment of your driving. It's a nice little job. Keeps him busy at weekends. earns holiday spending money. And he occasionally shares videos with us of things he does. That's a good one. Good one. He's got some lots of motor racing experience kind of stuff from his superbike days. Superbike? His sports bike days. He's a big sports bike rider. He also likes to track day sports bikes. And has helped him massively with his driving. Oh, you're joking! We got punted by the evil that is Mitsubishi. What a swine! Yeah. I think we've got a little bit of a buff there, haven't we? We have. We've only got 4 laps to do. Just started lap 20. Absolutely need to watch out for that when we're on going for the 25th lap. Need to give them a bit of room, don't we? We've got to work out how to get this going that little bit quicker. "15 seconds still. That's fine. Can I brake on that white line? I don't reckon I'm quite getting all the brake power that I need, am I? I'm only braking to... Can somebody watch my brakes, if they don't mind, and tell me how much brake I'm applying? Am I getting it all or half when I press the brakes? So for example, when I go down to this corner here, am I getting everything? Or am I holding off the brakes a bit? I think I was getting everything there. I looked down at that. 85%. One thing I haven't done since I installed the new drive and stuff is I haven't calibrated the wheel at all. That corner was 100. Because I could gain a bit more time at corners by braking a bit later. I think 100%. I could brake a bit later and give it more brakes without locking it up, hopefully. I'm going to have around about 30-second buffer, I think, when we get to the end. I'd like. I wonder if we need to short shift. But I don't know how that'll affect the tyres. And by that I mean low boost turbo. 16.133 buffer. Okay. Happy days. It wouldn't stop there. That's got to be tyre wear that's done that. I'm going to have to back off the brakes a little bit there. Brake a bit earlier. I'm going to recalibrate the brake pedal and do the brake force adjustment as well. I think that's given me one massive advantage over the G29 when I had it, is the brake force adjustment. It's got a little function that allows you to adjust the amount of braking force your pedal has. So you could actually press to 100% but only get 50% brake power if you wanted to, or you could press the brake pedal all the way down and have 100% at 50% if you wanted to. So you don't have to press the pedal quite so far. I don't know if this is going to be slow. 0.4 down on the lap, that's cool. Hello, pit wall. Fastest lap of the race. The old Supra there didn't seem to want to give up that line, did it? A bit laggy. Come on, Mr. Tap AI. Taipei, or whatever your name is. I want to know what my optimal lap is. 2:34.57. So we're 2 seconds off. Well, 1.7, 1.6 seconds off what we would call the optimal target. Our current optimal achievement is 1.6, 1.7 seconds away from where we need to be. Mr. Solis, who was leading the race before the end of lap 1. Yeah, I wonder if a short shifter is going to give this a little bit more than this high rever. I don't think we're far away from doing it, you know. If we can manage this quite nicely. Bit of a slower lap here, but we're on to the last lap now. 17, 18 seconds buffer. 16 seconds buffer. But we'll pang 24 in. We'll see where that puts us on the old chart. 18,163. Happy days. We'll lose all that in the final lap, but and then we'll have a mess around with turbos and mess around with power, because we're underneath the PP as well, and I've left the tune where it was. We're going to see if a short shifter will give us a little bit of advantage by that low boost turbo. Let's see if we can. I don't know if we get any more power out of it or whether we'll do any better. I don't know. Fuel load is really light. Just turning the aircon on. I've got the window open, it's freezing outside, but it's still hot in here. Seconds to get to the line. Into lap 4. 24, there we go. One lap of fuel left. That'll hopefully get us all the way round. We've got to do the whole lap. We obviously didn't catch Mr. Hazal for the second time. I think Mr. Hazal's in the Beetle. Beetle, engine swap Beetle. Trying to lean on him, help me around the corner. Couldn't help. No major track limit penalties though, is there? I haven't had a single penalty in this race. It's good. And unlike Deep Forest, we're going to complete this one first time out and have a decent time in, because we didn't put any pressure on ourselves. We weren't competing with anything really. Wonder when the next game wipe will be. And make sure I keep all these tunes for the next time round. Mr. Deriucci. We can fly that apex, I'm sure. We can get some time there. Boom. See where that goes, eh? So we did it in an hour and 2 minutes, all 24 laps of it. Fastest lap was ours at 2:32, 2:33. It seems to be every year or so. This is the third set of leaderboards we've been on. So we go second behind Lee, which is to be expected because Lee got his top 10 first. Congratulations, Lee. He got his top 24th lap first. But then we go top number 1. And we don't ever know why that is the case. We don't know why I've got 24 laps to the top. Maybe mine's the fastest time to 24 laps. Maybe it's the fastest time to the finish of 24 laps. We don't know. So thank you very much for your assistance, folks. It is what it is. We are there. But hey ho. Sethanon's down there in 10th place. Gran Turismo. And Lee is there in 3rd. So there we have it. I think it goes on the slowest time as its comedy. Again, there's something weird about that, isn't there? There's something weird about it because it's the human comedy or whatever it is. I don't know. I've never been able to beat a time where I've already set that lap. 24 laps it takes my first time. I've never been able to improve it. I've never been able to change it. To improve on that, I've got to do 25. So 25 would be great though, wouldn't it? Right, so that's where we're at. Again, yes, again, it could entirely be that. The fastest to 24 laps. We're pretty sure the Friends ranking is the first to that amount of laps. Pretty sure that's the case. So, there we go, 554.07 pp. That was Deep Forest Sam, but it's now... I'm going to duplicate that sheet. This is... for 25, yeah. We've got to do some work before we get that. So this is Kyoto 24 laps. Kyoto 24 hour. Not a chance. For a couple of laps. Try the beat. Yeah, I think. And that's the maximum amount of sheets we're allowed. So, what we're going to do now is give this a tweak. We try the beat. Should we see what it does? See what it does. Because this is at 516. And we're allowed. If we come out. I reckon the beat will be... potentially, don't know, guessing. I don't know what the tyre wear is going to be like. I'll tick it. Let's see if it needs oil. Because I bet that does. Need oil, or did I do oil to start? That didn't need oil. So we're going to change car. Gonna go by car type, K car. Where's the beat? There she is. Car setting. That's Deep Forest. Oh, I've got a Kyoto. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete that one. And I'm gonna load up Auto Polish 400. It was JB for duplicate that sheet and I'll call it Kyoto. Okay. So 550 pp. We can't run hards. We've got to run the meat. 440, and then we can boost the power up. It's on the low RPM turbo because it's a short shift. The qualifier starts at 11. Ooh, hey, 10 p.m. UK. Manual. Got everything. It's not got everything added, but that's fine. Got 555 on there. Normal suspension. What it is. Aero. The ballast will take it out. Take it out. Torque curve. Got lots of pump on it. It's got lots of blow. The clocks go back tonight. Are we getting up earlier or later? So when we go to bed midnight, that means it's going to be 11 o'clock. No, it means it's going to be 2 o'clock. I don't know. Is it this time of year we get the extra hour in bed, or do we get a less hour in bed? I don't remember. I don't know. Extra hours sleep. Oh, it's just not going to work. That's just not going to happen for me. 2 goes to 3. Okay. Happy day. Right, so we got a 550 pp limit on this, and we're nowhere near, are we? Extra hour kip. Not going to be. I've actually lost the stream on both platforms. This one is way behind. I'm going to catch that up and see what happens. What's sleep when it's at home here? Right, so what did we say we had? We need 550. We've got 442. Absolutely mental. Let's see if this has got any pace in it. Seven seconds to there. It's much quicker, you know. It can't handle the power. The back end. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. It's a bit tricky to drive. Fuel map 1. That'd be why, won't it? Yeah, we're a bit naughty there. We'll go fuel map 1 over the line. Then we'll drop fuel map 3. Shish kebab. Didn't want to steer. We'll go fuel map 3 all the way. Starts at 11 laps. Needs to stiffen the rear up a bit. Needs to have a little bit of grip. Need the fuel to come up to 24. Oh, there's a wheelie. Fuel's already where it needs to be, I think. Oh, come on back round. Wonder what brakes it needs. We're a little bit further behind, aren't we? Looking at where Solace is. Got Solace going over the line, but it turns a shed load, this car. The back end wants to come around. Fuel laps just dropped to 23. It's so spot on the fuel, isn't it? .245 laps, 238 out lap, which is no good. But I don't reckon I'm boosting it enough. Yeah. I don't reckon I'm boosting it enough, do I? It's not quick enough. Over the cappuccino. It's harder to drive than the cappuccino. I don't think this will do. Yeah, happy days. Back to the cappuccino. No, doesn't look promising. But we're going to try a few chops and changes with the cappuccino. So let's see if we can just do something. I want to try and get some more. I don't know whether we need to go more turning in or power out. Need more speed in the straights, I think. But change car. Cappuccino. $550 or fewer PP. Change car. S660 engines, what might do. Radical does well here. The SR3, it was the first car I originally did it with. It gets somewhere near. Much smoother, much safer drive. What I'm looking for is there's got to be something that will do a quicker lap time but use more fuel. But it's the tyres that hold the car back. If we can do a lap time and do a 2-stop, then we're good. I am getting fed up with not being able to find the car I'm looking for. Manufacturer, Honda. Oh, Honda. Oh, maybe we need to go Nissan. Nissan. No, it's Mazda. RX-7. Car setting. First lap must be a 2:38 and the other laps are 2:28.8. Okay. $5.50. No way in the world this is coming down at $5.50. Look at that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That didn't change at all, did it? Mind blowing. How are we going to get that down? The only way to do that is weight, isn't it? 35 on the weight, or less downforce. Would what? Okay, we'll have more. That'll be ballast then. It's not coming off. Not that one then. Can't be that car. So this is where we're going then. Manufacturer. Ho 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 ho. Oh, Honda. Where is it? Where is it? It's got to be a road car. That's why I can't find it. Ah. Road car. Honda 2 and 4. We'll buy the other time. Mediums winning. $5.50. It's not gonna. Need to buy more. It's just not. There's no way we're gonna get that anywhere near. I suppose we could take the power out, couldn't we? Get it down to somewhere near 550. Need to buy the restrictor to make it happen. But it's only going to have something like 100 brake horsepower. It'll be 400 kilogram, but... So, how come the Radical must be a road car, must it? mono. Back mono. 550 pp. That's never going to do it. Yeah, it would be too slow at 100 and something horsepower. It just wouldn't have it, would it? What have we got that looks anything in the 550 range? Anything of this lot in the 5... Ah, well, now there's a thing. Touring car with the engine swap. What's that going to do now? That one. That one. The one we used the other day. That one. That down. It's not got a turbo on. But look, it's already absolutely hammered. 699. It's got to lose 150 pp. That's why the K cars are so in tune for this race, is because nothing else is gonna get down quite so low and dirty, really. Just insane. That's 100 pp more than it needs to be. So yeah, take the turbo off, and that's gonna still 63 too many. So there isn't a lot you can do. So anything in the 550 range. Engine swap high ace. It's 1,000 brake horsepower at 550 pp. It's the high ace then. Because I'm just about to put sports medium tyres on it, and it'll be a thing. You're thinking what I'm thinking. I know I'm got to be mad. It's not going to be drivable, is it? We're going to have to fuel map 6, counter steer with ASM on. Holy shit. Dead. Probably. Brakes has it got? Oh shit, to death. What brakes did it have? When you say can you upgrade the brakes, what were you referring to? That's me talking to myself. Have I got them? Oh, they're on. They are done. Maybe if I take out the turbocharger and just give it just a bit of casual power, you know. Don't have to. Got everything. Got everything. How do we slow that bad boy down? Do we just up the gears just to give it a bit more? Oh, yeah. Traction control 5, says Hayden. Yeah. Watch that fuel not go up. I think we've nerfed it too much. The fuel's not going up though. But if it goes faster to 12 laps and we stop once and take fuel, if we can make it more solid to drive, because this is already more solid than the Beat. Probably turn the TC down a wee bit. It's resisting the forward drive, isn't it? We could probably give that diff just a little bit more. As Gina G said, ooh, just a little bit. We don't know how long refueling is now. We're going to have to measure that. We're going to have to go to 12 laps, aren't we? We'll know from the lap time whether it's worth it. They said 2:38. I think we've got to do a little bit of adjustment on the... I think the TC is still too high. That's exactly the same sort of similar lap time, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh, yeah. It's the same lap time as the Beat and Cappuccino. Yeah. And it uses more fuel. It's a no good. Can we get more out of it, one wonders? Yeah. Right. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think that's a goer. Yeah. I don't think that's a goer. I don't think that is on the money. But it was a worthwhile experiment. One would say. Worthwhile. So what else have we got? 550 pp-ish thereabouts that might be a thing. Now this car has been a contender. It was a contender in its day, 561. Yeah, we'll do in a second. I'm just going to give this a whirligig. This on hards. Now, the difference between today and the last time I did it was this was a 2-stop race, used to be. It's a really simple 1-stop race now. Where are we, PP wise? Oh, we need to add more weight. Oh, okay. There's a glitch here. Oh, we're good. Oh, you swine. Can't adjust that, can't adjust that. Okay. We will try the weight sorting in a moment. Just going to give this a little flick around the track. Let's see what this does. It's no good. It's not fast enough, innit? What the hell? It's just got no pace, has it? Got no acceleration at all. So we're going to add all the weight and see if we can up the power. And try and make that 50-50. Oh. Hey, Big Matt 420, how you doing? Long time no see, Big Matt. How is your world? Hey, I've just noticed we've got another subscriber on Twitch. Whoever you are, thank you very, very much. I'll have to have a look. Oh, that's going up. That's close enough. So we got 200 kg and we've gone to 260. Oh, very good, amigo. So we're trying to do... Piastri and Perez are out. We're trying to do 25 laps. Still not got it, has it? It's going to take a week to get to the line. We've got no gearbox adjustment we can do. Who does Perez drive for now? Red Bull. That's a no-go. Free shop. No, we don't want race shop. Must have got some right financial backing though, or a massive minute job. Maybe. Don't know. Don't know. Diddly ding. Change car. What did we say? Change to weight and go all the way to the bottom. Have a look at some super lightweights and see what can get power for 550 pp. Mini engine swap. A Bath engine swap. The mono. 2 and 4 didn't have it. We got loads of minis, bought loads of minis. Cappuccino we already know about is there. Loads of cappuccinos we've bought. The S660 engine swap. All those cappuccinos. Oh, Perez is out for next year. Sonada or Liam or Ricardo. Okay. What about... Now there's a car that we're thinking about. Yeah, the Expo might have something. 590 pp. The Radical might have something. No RPM turbo. Everything else at just a little high, isn't it? Gonna have nothing left, isn't it? Have nothing left. I don't know if the gearbox is long enough. That the mini could be mental, but I think we've got a tune that might make it work. I think we've got a tune that might make the mini do something, but I think this gearbox needs a sort. Already got the fuel. Let's see if we can puff this along. Excuse the phrase, that's terrible. Now, car settings. Down here, we need to go to final drive. Make that. Oh. 2.125 and then push that to 380. See if that has got enough puff. Too slow, isn't it? It's 2 seconds slower over the line. The only thing that can really give it anything. Oh, we're miles too slow. We should be up there with that. Should be up there with the Mitsubishi thing. Short shifted through, didn't we? We ain't got power. So the only other thing we can do that could make this anything now is to add 200 kilos, make that as near to 50-50 as we can get it. And then buff the power. Oh, look at that. Okay. Still not got the power, has it? Still not got the speed. Way slow. Drives really well though. Gears are probably just a little bit too long for it, but fuel's coming good. Too slow. It drives so well. Fuel's on the money. And what about a high RPM turbo? I wonder what that would do for it. Lap time's so slow though. It's the Mini then next, as the next alternate option. Give the Cappuccino this handling. Oh, it'd be a breeze to drive. Super slow. How do we get this faster? How do we get this faster? This drives so nicely. Now we could put it on hards. It's only 7 pp more. 31. Take weight out or add power? Add power. Have a look at that torque map. It's flat all the way up to 6,000. So that's where the gear change point is there, isn't it? Whatever that is, 6,000 RPM. So let's just drop this a touch. That says 6,695. Oh. Let's see if it handles any better with a bit more. I bet the fuel's not quite as good. High RPM turbo. Fuel's terrible. Oh, you dirty donkey. As long as it goes to the halfway point on fuel, 12 laps. Still slower. Still drives beautifully again. Even on the hard tyres it drives really, really well. Yeah, we're having a go. We're having a go, Rapid. We're already number 1. We've already got it. It only took the first hit. Just trying to find a car that might beat the Cappuccino. I'd love to transplant the suspension off this, the chassis off this, and put it on the Cappuccino. It drives so well. It's just so slow. It's just got no power. The Mustang didn't like it, did it? Right, front wheel damage. Yeah, another human comedy set. Yep. That Evo can have a little bit. The Beetle engine swap. It's just not going to get there, is it? It's just not quick enough. So let's just have a nosy. Is there any point in taking those suspension settings to a different car? There not, is there? Because that's just not going to give us anything. But too much weight. It's 975. We've got to go mini. We've got to change the car and go mini. Got to. Yeah, Sunday night I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that Rapid. I've not got a problem. Not got a problem with that. I'm struggling, but I'm, what am I, 3/4 of a second away now, something like that. Well, maybe 1 1/4. I can't remember. But tomorrow night we're going to work that out. So we're going to have a go. We're not far away. So on weight, mini with engine swap. Gotta be that one, hasn't it? I think so. 460 pp. Might not be actually. It might be the mini that's got the paint job. That one. It's that bad boy there. This one. Car settings. Comfort. It's sports mediums. Get off that one. Sports medium, the only one we didn't own. .2 seconds. That's not far off me, I don't think. But we'll have a look. So we've got 176 brake horsepower. We can got no real turbocharger. 490 with the high RPM turbocharger. We can go to 550. Got it all. Yeah, give me about half an hour on it and I start to find a level. This is alright. We can take all the weight out, which might destroy the car, to be honest. It's everything, isn't it? Anti-lag none, intercooler, the big racing one. We can do weight reduction. We can take the weight reduction out if we want to. This will make this car absolutely mentally insane, though. The front wheels are just going to Oh, just going to spin for fun. It's only 689 kg and we can get that down if we want to. Let's see what it's like at the minute. The Mini looks promising, but I bet it's going to be an absolute slug to get driven. Wheel spins for fun. It doesn't need this high turbo. It's got no power because you can't get the power down. Change the turbo to a medium one. No traction, it just wheel spun off to the left. It's still wheel spinning now. I can feel it through my pedals. Let's do it. Let's hyper lightweight it. So it needs to go on to low RPM turbo because it's not going anywhere. So it needs to. Does it need to blow, or does it need to go to no turbo, just so it doesn't spin up? We can go and put the light weighting on. We can do the body rigidity. It's still got 360, 370 horsepower. It's still going to have load to go. We're just going to make it drive. So let's go and lightweight it up. Nobody cares. Bit of fun. All a bit of fun. So rapid in terms of the Lake Louise thing. It's 550 pp max on this. So the Lake Louise thing is really about how to get the car through the corner with the maximum grip and making it drive out the corner. And we've come up with a situation where ultimately customizing manual transmission, we'll have that because that'll save PP. Do that. We'll do that. Doesn't have any more there, does it? What does it have in the Ultimate? Has no turbo, but it has all the fuel economy mods, which is great. Yeah, so you got to get the car into the corner and out the corner. Hiya, Mike. And you've got to do it in the best way possible, which easy to say and all that lot. We're not going to put any of the extra mods on yet. We'll not do that. Just wait a little while before we do that. So we've got this super lightweight. Probably going to put the medium turbo on. No, again, ABS, been told, no need for ABS. It's probably best with it off. You're quite correct. Medium turbo, maybe. RPM turbo, maybe. See where it's at now. So it's 610 kilos and it's 1435. It's 4 seconds from 60 to 90. If we go low RPM, it's 3.98. If we go, it's 4.01. It's no better with the medium turbo. It's slower with the high RPM turbo, so actually it's faster with the low RPM turbo. Gearbox wise, needs shuffle. Let's see, we've made it lighter. We haven't given it any more power because we haven't given it the turbo. Let's see what it does. I'm still thinking we're going back to the cappuccino. The Mini's the most favourite looking thing. No stop for corner though. Christ, it doesn't stop. Still wheel spinning for fun. I think ABS on snow is going to hinder you because you want it to lock up and you want the spikes to dig in, I think. Sounds like it's got anti-lag on. This is just no good. It's got 20 laps of fuel. I just can't get it to steer when I've got the power down. Not got it. No. We've got to make that cappuccino drive better. Damo's done it, hasn't he? Damo's got the gold. Yeah, it doesn't have it, Mike. A bit lively. Well, we could. I know we looked at it. We did look at it, but I haven't used it. Let's give it a shot, eh? I'm not going to go back to Savuka with it for a little while. Change car. Last used. That one. We've got to, we can't get it down to 550p. That's why we haven't used it. Can't get it down. 70, 70. We can put the weight in, but it reduces the car just doesn't want to. 586. We got to lose 30 odd. PP just doesn't want to come down. It doesn't matter what we do. We've tried it. We get it down to 566, and then we're on about reducing the suspension, taking the brakes out. It's just not good. Thunder crash. Bottas, Stroll, Alonso, Lawson, and Sonada out. Oh, Sonoda crash. Red flag. All a little bit ropey. Yeah, so it doesn't work, Mike. That one doesn't. It's a no good. So, change your car. Get something in the 550p range, Widow. Monos would be good, but why? Where is the RA272? It's not letting me see it because it's a full-blown race car, isn't it? That's why it's not letting me have it. Civic Type R's no good touring. I just can't get that to go fast enough. The Mazda 3 engine swap, 4-wheel drive. Ooh. Ooh. 578. No turbocharger. $555. How can we get that down just a little bit further? $543. Ooh. I wonder whether we could. Oh. Mariana's car. Yeah. Could be, couldn't it? Rear aero front. Not a lot of change in that, is there? But it's 4-wheel drive, so it might just give us We could put a little bit of weight in for 2 pp, couldn't we? See if we can balance the car up a bit. Oh, monitors, monitors, monitors. Don't want to lose monitors. Come on, Widow. We'll fix this. We'll. 449.93. Let's see. It's 342 pp. It's always been a bit of a monster, this one. Probably. Oh, look at that. What's wrong with the gearbox? Why has it got nothing? We've just detuned it so much, it's got nothing. It's got too heavy, yeah, not enough power. It's not got any torque. It's just a dog. Ooh. Just nothing in the rev range. Can't do anything with that. Now 9,500 RPM. High RPM turbo is what's going to need. Would have been set for the higher power, yeah. Doesn't have to go that fast, does it? Got to get round to 9,500 RPM to change gear. Like a bike engine. It needs a high RPM, that high turbo. Actually drives pretty well. Still not fast enough. Drive it faster, I guess. No torque. Genuine like a bike engine. These rotaries, aren't they? Two-stroke. Drives beautifully. Grips. I don't think it's going to be fast enough. If it pull away, there's no chance. Those front tyres are melting. Cool. 36 laps. It needs more power. High RPM turbo needs adding. What was that? 255. It's like 25 seconds too slow. Goes with the engine swap. Now again, 4-wheel drive. That's gonna work. Another one that probably work here. Probably the road going Evo or the road going Subaru. They might work. Loads of power. Depends on the 13 seconds slower. Again, it's a lovely handling car. Need to make it something, don't we? It's gonna go. Yeah. Called Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi. Down here. Mitsubishi. We got this thing. Got two of them, haven't we? Lancer Evo road car, 565. This one. Are they the same thing? Like the same thing. We'll take the green one. Yeah, we'll get to the engine swap very shortly. Oh. Ah. Okay, that's an interesting. So Mitsubishi then. Oh, we were looking at engine swap ones. Lancer Evo. What's gonna have the engines? GTO twin turbo's got the engine swap. These two have both got the engine swap, haven't they? This one. You say the final? Yes. Oh, it's gone dirt. Look, stop it! Come on. $660. Oh my lordy! It's got the Escudo engine, and this is going to lag to buggery, isn't it? 679. Now we've got to take the. It's got 1100 horses. It's got 830 horses. It's got 599 horses. Got 577 horses. 480 horses. Still got the most horsepower of anything we've touched. It's got nitrous fitted as well, which is probably naughty. Oh. Nitrous prohibited. Ah, it was selected. I didn't like because it was set to 0. There's a new swap for the Evo final, not the Scooter. Is there? Is it available in the? Is it available in? Or is it in? The engine won't work too. Go 9. No other Evos. We'll have to go and look in Brand Central. Why is this not in alphabetical order? Why would you break me like that? Lancer final. Colour. Head. We can spend the buckage, can't we? Let's go and find out. 550 PP target then. On sports mediums. What? Engine swap, it's got 2 of them. He was right. Oh, Group B engine. Ah. Takes the PP to 577. So we've got a little bit of work to do. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing fit to it anyway. You've wide bodied it. PP goes up. Do it, man. This is going to reduce nothing, I think. I don't think this will produce a car that has the capability, but I don't own this car anyway. See what it does. Bit of a mess around. Nobody really. Everybody knows that setting, don't they? 580 it's gone. Good days. Doop 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 doop. Now we need to go and take the parts down. Go and see if we can get that down a little bit. See what it does. Sports medium tyres first. Put the PP. And I'll pick up the 2 cheap ones. I'm going to have to use all the ones that are negative first. Customizable manual. Smidgen. Puts it up today. Days. None of that, none of that, none of that. Smidgen. I need. And got the fully customized computer. Gonna have to do it. Gonna have to do it. Nice. Because it's had the engine swap, it's limiting what we can put on it. I have to take the power out. I don't actually have to have that. Right. I don't think this is going to have I haven't put a turbo on it, have I? I have the cojones. 521 at 607. All the rear. Really do. Give it 2 more. Turbocharger we didn't buy. Then we'll be fine. And we've got to, unfortunately, take that out of it. And more. It is. 549.95. 60/40 weight balance to the front. Could actually try to not going to work, that is it? Didn't matter what we did there. Look at the tonnage. We can't even get it anywhere near. No, the weight is just extreme. What does a turbo give it now? We're just throwing dead money after dead money now, but I'm interested to see. It gives it 50 pp. That's ridiculous. It only goes to 480 brake horsepower. Hard tyres? That could give us some options. Got the sport. We already own them. Don't need to buy tyres. I think we're on the high turbo there, aren't we? We're on the RPM, yeah. Medium turbo. 593. Can't get it down. No, it's not going to work. Not going to work. No. Not a chance, dirty pants. Hard tyres? Oh, hard tyres brings it in. Oh, a little bit of a glitch. Ooh. Oh. Stop that, will you? Come on. So, 414 brake horsepower with hard tyres. All this messing around. Would have been spending time on the cappuccino. I've not found another car that comes anywhere near, but 550 or less. Look at that, 554. Yeah. It was glitched a little bit, wasn't it? So 403 then. Now we'll take the front down again and do exactly the same thing. Look at that pump back up. Fine, isn't it? It's doing my head in. Right, we're there. I've done it. Done it. Knob. No, it's me that's the knob. Can't imagine what this is going to do. Fuel. Needs to drive better than the cappuccino. It needs to be faster. Don't know what it's going to do. Don't trust it at the minute. I'll make the front tyres last a bit longer. Can brake way later into a corner. There's me giving it the old full blooming torque steer from the rear end. Let's take the paint off the front tyres, but take the paint off the front tyres and suffer at the rear instead. So we need to take a little bit of fuel at the pit stop. Oh, hello! It's always the Mitzi, isn't it? It's always the Mitzi. No golf, you tried a different line this time. I don't think it's got the power. It needs more oomph. Good night, Lee. He's planning on a long night's sleep with the extra hour in the morning. Or he's not going to get the extra hour. Lee wanted to see 25 laps done. Mitzi wanted to give me that push, didn't it? It did. First Sainz, second Max, third Norris, fourth Leclerc, fifth Russell. Russell did well with the rebuilt car. Sixth for Hammy, seventh Mag, and eighth for Gasly. Interesting. don't think it's got it. Fuel's alright, we only have to take 3% of fuel. 3 laps, won't we? Ferrari have mega race pace, that's good. We're way back on, we're going to be 20 seconds too slow. Even though the first lap's probably 13 seconds too slow. So, let's see what we can do to cappuccino. I don't reckon it's percent. Cappuccino. Right. This. It needs to handle better in corners. It's got absolutely zero grip. It's got all the downforce. Can't give it any more. The only thing we could do potentially is really try and not have it quite so stiff. So possibly soften it right up. See what happens. We could give it the 555. Let's see what that does. And we do know that this is a different setup. No issue. It's got everything in terms of power delivery. It's got all the parts. It's got nothing else to want for. All we've got to do, make it easy to drive. We might have to... Oh, that was something we didn't do. We might just get away with some ASM. That might help us here. Needs to corner better. It's so all over the place, it is just ludicrous. I feel like it's going to roll over in the corners. I had to do that, I was never stopping. The rear end is just spinning for fun. ASM's helped tremendously though. Oh my lord. No way. As we came over the crest of the hill, it just got so light. The back end just picked up, and I've got all the aids on. There's not an aid we haven't got. How's the fuel looking? Fuel's not looking so bad. We could actually ramp that to fuel map 1, couldn't we, really? And take fuel. Terrible lap. It actually drives a bit better. It's got grip from so much further back, but not for the change of weight balance, so... Flipping heck. The rear's just lit up. So, that's a no. Let's see what else we can... That was probably too much. Damping ratio, compression. It's the rear where the problem is. So do we soften the rear and make it the same? Guessing. Don't know. What a Scooby-Doo. See if that'll give us anything in reason. Lots of changes. See what it does. Becomes an absolute nightmare, one would expect. It handles beautifully. You wait till it spins me out. Just got a little bit of slide mid-corner. But I can give it everything. We're going to have to take fuel. could be a bang on 2:30 lap time. We've taken 3 seconds out. Ish, have we? Am I making that up in my head? Have my maths gone screwy? Just Travis, shut up. Let me do the maths, says Dorian. Yeah, understood, yeah. Took 2 seconds off. He's coming the right way. And we'd need fuel, wouldn't we? So no room for error. Fuel map won it. The experiment is based on making this faster. Yeah, it's too slow at the minute. Question is, that's what I'm doing, that's what the plan is, yes. We've never refueled, have we? Too much of a wheelie. I think if we went 60, 30, 60 on the rear diff, we could probably get a bit more speed out of it. But I think it drives so much better than the original setup. We're just driving it a lot faster. Works out to be slower, but that's got to be tyre wear. I don't think it'll do 12 laps on tyres now. I know cutting this apex causes penalties. I didn't want to stop. Tried to brake at the second marker. Yeah, 2 more seconds. We acknowledge that. I just don't know whether it can be gained through driving, or does it need more power? 31's a consistent 31s. It'll be slow, but too much to ask for this car. No positives from Dorian. Let's find more then. Let's find more. We found 3 seconds. Need to pee. Back in a second. But you are right, Dorian. Yeah, being realistic. Let's try some more stuff. Let's try. See what we can do. Initial torque's going to be really high then. 60, 30, 60, which is where we came from. See if it gives it anything. So, or no stops, 20-second, or go faster. No stop. Well, we know the car needs to go faster, but to do it without a stop, that would be tricky. Let's see. This is as good round the corners. Got a bit more slide to it. If we'd avoided that, it would have been fine. Hey, yeah, data is good. Data is good, my friend. He was the man. He was the man for that. All facts. There's no softening the facts from you, is there? They're all hard reality. You're shit. You're 2 seconds too slow. Get a move on. Drive the damn thing. Reality is you're too slow, Widow. And that's the 60-30 pain. So, yeah, you're giving me data. Numbers, that's just true. It's very true. I don't like those numbers. I don't like these numbers. So if we go 10, 20, 30. Just different mixes of where the power comes in and what it's like under braking. That's all it is. But one of these, we found it with the suspension. The car no longer slides at the rear end. It doesn't judder. It doesn't bounce into the corners anymore. We've managed to take that out of it. Back end just does want to slide though. 555 is really taking the pain out of this setup. It's too much at the rear end, isn't it? It's too much torque under acceleration. The wheelie's impressive though. We need to see that on the replay. And there's no point looking at the refuel time until we get the lap time down. Because if it is 24 laps maximum, I know there's somebody out there, we all know there's somebody out there that could take the setup we just used and run 25 laps. He's got the skills. He knows how to drive this game. He knows how to make the car faster just through driving ability. And we know it's possible because he can do it. He's 2 to 3 seconds a lap quicker on most cars. We know he could do it. We just have to find how we could do it. 38.3 again. 7 seconds quicker as a 32. 31. It's just not fast enough. So what can we do? Assists. No. Settings. So the only other thing we can do is more power. We've got the best part of 70 more horsepower. 70 more horsepower. That's less horsepower. Much less horsepower. Okay. We'll 555 that because we know it was much solid, much more stable to drive. You're skeptic about 25 laps, prove me wrong. Maybe not today. I think 25 laps is a big challenge. The rear tyres wear less than the fronts. I pushed that too hard. I think the 25 laps is there. Maybe not for me. My talents run out. Maybe. Oh, for wheels up in there. I don't know how we stopped that wheelie. How do we find that extra time? Yep. I've got to keep working on getting the car to go through the corners better. So we're doing alright though. We've made 3 seconds. So I wonder if we carry on in this vein, just softening the car up a bit, keeping everything equal. Whether it will all just become a sack of poo and just die on me, I don't know. Maybe we can make it drive better. It'll become a sloppy jalopy, I know it will. I'm not stopped in time. Didn't brake in time. Okay. Some of those settings went too far. Gotta find a shortcut. Yeah, you know the little bit at the bit that connects the two tracks together. If I can just find a way to jump that, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Right, so I'm going to put these back to 3.4. See if I can take out that little bit of slide. It's not slide, it's... I need to grip back in the braking. I think we're doing alright. I think we're... More laps we do, the faster we're getting. Learning to predict it. .35 outlet would be nice, wouldn't it? Look at the line he takes around there. Make this four-wheel drive, this car, and it would be absolutely rocket ship. Cappuccino four-wheel drive chassis swap. So I changed the wrong thing. We'll work it out. We will. I also noticed that I changed that slightly incorrectly, didn't I? Maybe it's a shortcut based on the route I take. Maybe I'm taking a longer route. Maybe my lap is longer than it should be. I'm not running the tightest line in certain places. I'm not running the fastest line. Be cool that, wouldn't it? Being able to change four-wheel drive car to two-wheel drive. Well, you can with the torque steer, but 90-10. The genuine chassis swap to go from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, that would be ace. How much quicker we were to that point. Just got to drive the car quicker into that corner. Get out of it, you little Alpha C or whatever you are, C6, C8. Can't get it to stop. brake earlier. Yeah, it float my boat a bit, that being able to change chassis. Yeah, VR6 engine swap into the Golf with go the full four-wheel drive would be brilliant. Still no quicker, is it? Comes down to the driver, that. Do 29.6 without pit stop. Right, we need to find more. Rear wheel drive as well, yeah. Put the anti-roll bar to 6 and that was good in my opinion. Come on. One of these settings is going to make the car grip round the corner. It really is. It wasn't that one then. Oh dear. 29.6 without pit stop. Wow. No pit stop. Yeah. I just know some dude's gonna go and beat it. Now wrong with a little bit of planning for the 25. I've got a few diff changes to do yet. A few variations of diff settings. This just wants to wash out into corners now. Well, because I'm going too fast into the corner. But that seems to be about my maximum, my lowest, 38. I can't. It's just hitting everything smack on, aren't I? Come on. I'm trying to force it and it's just not having it. With a 31.5. And not really being able to. I don't think I'll be able to hold this down for 8 laps, let alone 12. Just lit up coming over the hill, but that's that setting that I've just adjusted, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Well, I think we've had fun tonight. I think we've enjoyed it. I have anyway. Second behind Lee, and then number 1 where he is. Okay. I don't think there's much more we can do to that at this minute in time. I think Dorian's right. Facts are what they are. We are 2 seconds a lap too slow, 2.5 seconds a lap too slow. I don't think there's any other car that we can find. How much is 1 lap of fuel? Let's do that. No, we'll just do it now. We've got time. There's 4 minutes. I was going to go and do something else, but no drama. 1 lap of fuel is going to be worth X amount of seconds. We haven't tried anything with an LS7 swap, have we? Like the BRZ. I enjoyed trying the different cars. I thought the old Sunshine bus was going to be a bit of a hit. Why would he get in the way this time? He seems to be a little bit faster this lap. No, the Jeep engine swap, somebody's used it. Somebody has used it. They've done 23 laps in it. It would potentially be, if you could drive it well or have a better setup, you could probably do the 24. We haven't tried the Abarth, have we? We haven't tried the little Fiat. We're much slower this lap. Oh, yeah, wawa. one lap of fuel then. We won't change. 6% of fuel. I've just got to get this round again one more time, haven't I? You'll half the time, or you'll or you'll compare it to something else. Oh, thank you, Dorian. It's really appreciated that you do this. Couldn't do it myself. My brain would just roll over and die. I'd say too much. Rewatch and calculate. I suppose you can see the time it takes to fill up itself. Pit stop time. Oh, get back on. Much more fun to drive like this. Yeah, absolutely. These Croatians, you see, very, very scientific, very, very engineering based. It's just pre-programmed. It's part of their DNA. They're very good. I'm going to give you a fact now. It's why the Germans wanted the Croatians to build their planes for them, Second World War. Because they knew they had an absolute stunning group of a nation of very intelligent, great engineers. Really good engineers. Both in designing and engineering. It wasn't a bad thing. Better than Toto, isn't it? Better than Toto. Much better. A 36 out lap from the pit. That was 2 seconds slower than that lap we did during the halfway because of the fuel, I think. So here's another thing, right? Here's another thing. You know we're 2 seconds slower at the start. And we're 2 seconds slower on an average lap. Have we considered the fact that we will be quicker with lesser fuel? Interesting concept and thought. That's what we did. That's what I was doing wrong at Deep Forest. It was discounting the fact that as the race goes on, we got faster. So I don't think we should be too hard on ourselves being 2 seconds lap on the out, 2 seconds slower on the out lap. But all that being said, we still have to put fuel in because with the current setting, we're not going to get all the way through with the no stop fuel. One stop no fuel. So, yeah. I think we are where we are. We'll play that again another day. We have other fish to fry. We have other soups to eat. We have other kitchens to clean. What have we got to do? I don't think we have attempted to get ourselves back on here yet, have we? Oh, we're number 2 behind Sam with 30. but we're also not there because we haven't done the 31 laps. SB Performance in Italy. It's faster than Sam. Italian. Very, very much coincidence. Very much a coincidence. But we need to do that one again and get 31 laps, don't we? No, don't do it now. Don't do it now. No need to do it now. There's no pressure, no stress. You're not a paid race engineer. You're just volunteer. And it's very much appreciated. It's late in the day. It's 1 AM your time. Clock's about to change. We're 4th on that one. And we're 7th there. So, where is Lee? Lee is just behind us on 38. Doesn't make it in on 38 there. That's such a shame. No, who sacked him? No, don't sack Toto. No. Alsace we haven't done. Deep Forest we know about. Sabuka. Change car. That one will do. Just for what we're doing. We're not in the world top 10 there, look. We've dropped out. Sam's 59. Sam's there. I thought you were going to do your favourite then, as you had an extra hour in bed. I haven't said it. Let's just do one more lap. Haven't done it. Big Popper's better than us there, and we're not in the top 10 there, so we've got to get 58 laps, maybe 59. It's 3 guys gone to 60. That's tremendous. So there's plenty more room. This has been this has been more of a struggle. We're doing okay. We enjoy this game. We enjoy this bit. So it's something that really need to invest time in. 2nd here, and we're not anywhere there because 30 laps. No good. We need to do 31. Somebody's done the 31, look. Somebody's done it. We know it's possible. I've just got to be faster. Just got to get that diff setting on the back of that car to be so much better. We do have to. We need to do that, and we will. We will find that way. 31 laps happens. We're learning more and more about setups as we go. Autopolis. Oh, we know this, don't we? Know what we're doing. They are in bed. I'm gonna my missus is up and away swimming in the morning. We're number 1 on 28. We're number 1 on 28. That's happy days. It's all just a little bit fiddly. Kyoto we've just done. There's only 1 left to do that we haven't done. And we're in the top places on 4, 5. Why are we looking at Deep Forest? It's Alsace. Change car. We know the... Oh, there it is, look. There it is. That one. That's the one we want to use. This is the one we'll end up using. And knowing now what we've done with the rear diff, we've got the potential to mess with this one. Look at those weird numbers. This one jumps around all over the place, this car. But let's have a look at the ranking board. 26 laps. 26 laps. 27 laps has been set by Rio. I'm going to sneeze, please excuse me. Excuse me, that's terrible. But yeah, we've got this one to go at the last one to have a real go at. 27 laps. I just need to press go, see what my best is, and then we can quit out. 26. I've never done 27. Okay. Wow. But that's for another day. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to blow into an extra hour. I'm going to make use of that extra hour sleep. I don't often do it. But a massive shout out and a massive thank you to every single one of you. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. I'm going to take that extra hour in bed for definite. All the best, folks. Take care.